What's going on, guys? TTL here. Today we're going to be going over our top 2 NBA picks for today, Friday, January 19th. Really quick, guys, I want to say I appreciate all of you. We had a great day yesterday. We're going to go over that recap in just a moment. The free pick video for yesterday, we went 2-0. I had two picks yesterday as well. Hit both of them. Really quick before we get into the video, though, guys, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. My goal was 17,500 subscribers this month, so really pushing for that. We're almost at 17,000. Let's get over that number at least. And leave a comment down below if you're going to tell any of the picks, guys. I do appreciate all the love that you guys have been giving me. We're still killing it on League of Legends. Today, I will say, yesterday, we had our first 5-unit play on League of Legends. I'll actually go ahead and pull that up for you guys so you can see that. But we hit our first 5-unit play on League of Legends yesterday for the season. $500 to $1,500, $1,000 profit. Withdrew some of that yesterday. And then we actually had two 2-unit plays today / 5-unit plays because it really just depended on your bankroll. I go over bankroll management and things like that in VIP for those that are interested. But depending on bankroll, some people played these 2 picks for 5 units. Some people played them for 2 units. Some people play more than 1% of their bankroll. If you do that, don't play the 5-unit plays. Play almost 2 units is basically what I had said. Gonna have a giveaway in VIP though because we did lose on one of them. The other one is still going. The other one actually looks really good. So overall, we should profit. But that first one was absolutely terrible. Zeka just did nothing. But thank you guys so much for all the support, guys. If you are interested in that VIP, you can sign up using the Patreon link in the pinned comment or in the description. $20 a month, you get everything. Other than that, if you want some free time in VIP, I do have a free trial going on. If you sign up to Chalkboard, Sleeper, Betr, UnderDog, Prizepicks, any website, using code TTL, you can get a 100% deposit match up to $100 minimum. Some of them are $500, and you get a free week of VIP for each one. You can get up to 2 months for free, and you get the deposit match. So definitely take advantage of that, guys. Just let me know in Discord when you do so. As far as yesterday's free picks, we had Sabonis under 22.5 rebounds and assists. He did cut it close. He got 21. And then we had Colin Sexton over 23.5 points and assists. I'm going to tell you right now, that one soared over. Wasn't even close. Sexton just killed it yesterday. Really love to see that. And then in VIP, we actually had Giddy over 15.5 points and rebounds as well. That one just soared over as well. Great picks yesterday. Really happy with the outcome of the free picks and just overall the NBA picks from yesterday. Let's get into today's picks, though. Again, I'm going to only have 2. Let's just keep the streak going. 2-0, I'll take it. I don't want to give out 4 or 5 picks and then end up going like 3-2 or 4-1 or something like that. I would rather just sweep the picks every single day. So, going to give my 2 most confident picks today. Let's get into it. We're going to be using Outlier.bet for our research. If you guys are interested, you can get a free week. Shows you all this data. Absolutely great. And I'm going to be using DG Fantasy. You can use code LIMIT there for 25% off your first month. But they help you find some great props based on the odds of it hitting. So we can go ahead and just scroll down. We see all these props that it says are really good to hit. Now, I'm not seeing the one that I took on Prizepicks. It may have been taken off. And that's what's so good about DG Fantasy is it gives you plays that are likely to be bumped, right? But let me take a look. He may have been taken off of the board. But it was Trey Jones under 7.5 assists. So he's already been bumped to 7 assists. That's crazy, guys. He was at 7.5. He's already been bumped to 7. I'm not going to take... I would still take this under at 7. You can still take this. But I don't like the push potential. I don't like the odds with the push potential. So instead, I'm going to give you guys a separate pick. And that's going to be Sochan under, okay, we had him under 7.5 rebounds. He's at 7 rebounds. That's crazy. We're going to go over, I guess we'll do 3 picks today. We'll go over the Trey Jones and the Sochan pick. Just because both of them are bumped. That's crazy to me. But you can still take both at 7. Obviously, there's just push potential, which kind of Kind of sucks. Let's see if the third pick is bumped as well. Okay, the third pick is not bumped. Thank goodness, the third pick is not bumped. So we're going to go over it first, and that's Nick Richards under 10.5 rebounds. Guys, that's another reason you're going to want to get in VIP, though. That's just like clear as day. I posted these slips at 7:57 a.m. It's currently 8:30 a.m. my time. I do give out warnings like, hey guys, I'm about to post. These are going to bump. Be ready to get these in. But really insane that in 30 minutes, 2 out of 3 of these have already been bumped. But let's take a look at Nick Richards under 10.5 rebounds. It's actually already at the top. So on FanDuel, this is minus 122 odds. On DraftKings, it's minus 120. And on Caesars, this is actually minus 115. Over his last 5, he's went under in 4 out of 5. Last 10, 8 out of 10. In the head-to-head matchup, he's gone under in all 3 games versus the Spurs. Last game only 1 week ago, he got 8. In 2023, he's went under this line in 27 of 32 games, 84%. And at home, he's went under in 12 of 14, 86%. The Spurs do allow a ton of rebounds. They're second from last, 29th rebounds allowed per game. 29th in rebounds allowed per game, 46.9 allowed. But versus centers, that does improve just a tiny bit. They allow around 13 to 14 rebounds per game to centers, which is 27th in the league, which is 3rd from the bottom. Obviously, Gordon Hayward is out. Without Hayward, he's went under this in 10 of 13 games, 77% still. And at home, he's went under in 3 straight games. I personally am really liking this play, whether Mark Williams is out, whether Gordon Hayward is out, whatever. With both of them out, he's still cashed in 10 of 12, and he's cashed in 3 of 3 at home. So I'm really liking this. Let's lock it in with confidence, guys. Nick Richards under 10.5 rebounds. I have him projected for around 8. So even if it goes to 10, still take it. It just adds that push potential. Next up, we're going to have Trey Jones. This was one that I found on that DGF Daily Grind Fantasy tool. But under 7 assists. Again, we got it at 7.5. It just adds push potential, though. I still like this at 7. Under 7.5 was minus 133 on Caesars, minus 140 on DraftKings, and minus 128 on FanDuel. Over his last 10, he had stayed under this in 8 out of 10. In 2023, he had stayed under this in 30 of 36 games, with only 3 games of him getting 7 as well. So there's not much push potential there. In the head-to-head matchup, I will say he did get 7 last game versus the Hornets, so he may push. This was last week, and then last season, he got 2. In away games, it goes from 83% 30 of 36 to 80% 16 of 20 in away games. And there's not been a single away game where he's gotten just 7 assists either. We can also take a look. The Hornets assist defense, they allow a ton of assists, 27th in the league. But versus point guards, that does go down to middle of the pack, 15th in assists allowed, allowing 8.5 assists to point guards per game. We can see Trey Jones, he's averaging 25 minutes per game. I will say he's getting a little bit more minutes recently. Charles Bassey being out, he's getting 25. Zach Collins is a GTD. Wembanyama is out today. But without Bassey and without Wembanyama, he has stayed under in all 4 games. And in away games, he stayed under in all 3. So I actually do like this. He's failed to exceed this in 14 of his last 16 games on the road, averaging 5 assists per game. So I'm really liking this Trey Jones pick. Let's take the under 7 assists. Again, 7.5 in VIP, but he may push this. We'll see. Other than that, again, we had Sochan under 7.5 rebounds. Let's take a look at that one. Jeremy Sochan under 7.5 rebounds. This one's minus 125 on FanDuel, minus 130 on DraftKings, and minus 135 on Caesars. This was another one that I found on the DG Fantasy tool. Over his last 5, he stayed under in 4 of 5. Last 10, 8 of 10. In 2023, he stayed under in 30 of 40. It's looking very similar to that Trey Jones pick, actually. 30 of 40, 75%. In away games, that bumps up to 18 of 21, 86%. Absolutely loving it. Again, without Charles Bassey, without Wembanyama. He's going under in 2 of 4. In away games, 1 of 3. The last game was being played on 12/29 where he got 4. We can also look at the matchups as well. He went under versus Portland and versus the Bulls, who typically allow a ton of rebounds. Excuse me. He's failed to exceed this in 9 of his last 10 games against opponents with a losing record. The Spurs are 4.5 point underdogs here. I do think they lose this game without Wemby. Last game versus the Hornets, he got 7. And we can see the Hornets rebounds defense. They're 26 in the league for rebounds allowed. Versus power forwards, that bumps up all the way to 3rd in the league for least amount of rebounds to power forwards. That's another big reason that I'm on the Sochan under. This is like a 1.63x on Sleeper. So I'm going to take the value on Prizepicks. Let's lock it in. And these are my 3 picks for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.